everyone. My name is Matt Mooney, and I'm the Vice President of Workforce Connection Employer Services at Cincinnati Works. And I'm here today with Jessica Wright, the Cincinnati Works Director of Employer Partnerships.
Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday.
So today we're talking about the job market in Greater Cincinnati, and specifically the top 5 questions that may be on your mind if you're looking for a job. Jessica is out there talking with employers every day about the needs for their essential workforce, and she's got a great read on the labor market pulse here in our region. So that's enough intro. Jessica, let's just jump right in with question number 1 of our top 5 questions. So there are a lot of news stories about how many people are out of work. Is anyone even hiring right now?
Yes, they are. We are seeing an incredible uptick in employers looking for talent, especially over the last 2 months. Employers are hiring and they're looking for great talent to join their workforce. It's truly become a job seeker's market.
Wow, that's really surprising, but that's great news to hear. So what type of companies are hiring and what kind of jobs are they that are out there?
Most of the companies that I've talked to recently are the manufacturing, warehouse, call center positions. We've seen a huge influx in those companies having those hiring needs. A lot of those companies are also second chance, which is great news as well. And we've also seen employers with the pandemic noticing that, they may need to adjust their salaries and things like that. So we're seeing employers who are starting anywhere from $13 and going up to $17 an hour.
Oh, that's great. Well, glad to see that everybody's adjusting. That's great. So that takes us to question number 3. So if someone hadn't worked in one of those industries that you mentioned, how would someone get hired if they hadn't worked in there before, or if they wanted to change careers from where they were beforehand?
I think the key right now, especially in this virtual world, is really being able to put those transferable skills down on a resume and being able to virtually present your best self. So sometimes just thinking about your past job experience, what you've done, and being able to pull that out and show those qualifications for a new opportunity. A lot of employers are looking for those transferable skills. And one thing that we, like to say at Cincinnati Works is that employers, they hire for attitude and they train for aptitude. So it's really about your attitude going into the position and being excited to climb that career ladder and advance.
Transferable skills and good attitude. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Knowing everything that's going on right now in the world and has been for the last couple months, question number 4, is it safe to go back to work?
I think overall it really is. I've toured a few companies so far that are in the Cincinnati Works network, and all of them up until this point have sanitizing or hand washing stations. They're checking temperatures of not only their staff, but also visitors that come into the building. Visitors are having to sign COVID waivers. Masks are being distributed right there at the front door. So I really think that the mandates and the regulations that are put in place, employers are taking it very, very seriously, and they are following those regulations.
But ultimately, someone's probably got to be comfortable themselves too, right?
Absolutely. And I might even recommend, asking that question in the interview. What type of safety precautions is someone taking at that particular employer?
That's a great idea. That way it can be a fit for both. Great. So last one, question number 5. Why is now the right time to get a job?
Well, I mentioned a little bit earlier about it being a job seeker's market. And I think that a lot of employers COVID has forced them to really relook at how they do business. They might need more staff in one area or one certain shift or production of one product over another. And so now they've really had some downtime to look at their business holistically from a big picture standpoint and decide where they want to place that emphasis. So the demand for talent is currently very, very high. And now is really the time to get in with an employer, showcase that talent, and really let employers know that you're there to grow and build. And, when you get in on the entry level or a little bit higher than entry level, you can really start that foundation and stabilize, working toward that self-sufficiency.
Oh, that's great. And as generous as a lot of the benefits have been, and the uncertainty with, knowing whether they're going to continue or not, it seems like this is a time where you can really just make yourself self-reliant.
Right, you really can. And I would also recommend reaching out to one of the many social service agencies that work with this type of work every day. So, of course, Cincinnati Works, Urban League, Easter Seals, those are all organizations who really jump in and do this type of work, and they can assist you with so many things: resumes, connections to employers, building your skills and talents, professional development, coaching, and the list just goes on and on. So if you don't know where to start, there are so many wonderful resources out there in the community that are free, to the public.
That's great. And those three you mentioned, Cincinnati Works, Urban League, and Easter Seals, are part of a new collaborative that are specifically trying to help people and families get back to work in this time. And we'll post their contact information up at the end of this video for anyone who's interested. Well, Jessica, thank you. That was great and really insightful. So thank you for that. Those were great answers to those top 5 questions. If you're watching and if you have other questions that are outside of those top 5, feel free to put those in the comments and we'll answer those as best we can. In the meantime, thank you for watching and stay healthy and safe.
Thank you. Have a great day.